Ready? 70 Lion. Ready? Ready? Shut up! Shut up! Set! Hut, hut. Come on! Set! Hut. Set! Ready, ready? Let's go! Let's go! Here we go! Here we go! Go! Here we go! Set! Ready? Down! Ready? Let's go now! Get up! Ready? Hut, hut. Set. Ready? Hut. Ready, 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 ready. Shut up. Let go.
Athletes grow up seeing their favorite players in commercials and ads. That makes it an exciting opportunity when they're asked if they'd like to become the face of a company as well.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Week 16 has arrived in the NFL. The stakes are increasing with every game, especially so when division rivals collide. And we've got that. The Rams and the Seahawks from Lumen Field on Thursday night primetime. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys holding their own, 6-2 over their last 8. On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best and don't worry about the rest of it.
He's still on his feet, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. First and goal from the 3.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Gerald Everett, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep doesn't matter.
Threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. First carry here for Ken Walker. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Back to throw here. This will be caught just inside the 10. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
Brings up 3rd down and goal.
He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 9 on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision. Seahawks headed back out, and of all the 8 uniforms in the NFL rivalry set for this year, this has got to be the most intriguing one. It's known as the high decibel zone, obviously a nod to how loud this place can get and does get, but it's the sound wave pattern on the shoulders. So cool. That really steals the show for me. They'll try and start this drive in the air. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Cup. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Seahawks.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Now a 2nd and 10.
Complete. Akello Witherspoon on the cover.
He'll look to throw. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 21.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And the Seahawks.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Stopped short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. 2nd and goal from the 1. Back to throw again. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's legitimate.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by Cup. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He completes this to Walker. Ooh, the juke. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. Walker now on 1st and 10. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, they were looking to pick up the 1st down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
In comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 27-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 14.
Yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down.
They'll set up to throw. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5. And he's got it. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Gerald Everett, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up the secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career.
Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a 1st down. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Give to Walker on the read option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's Byron Young, who ranged in that time and stopped him for a loss.
At the 9-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll try and do this himself. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 51 yards. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their 1st half lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Nice.
Option play, they'll give to Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They're going to look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
They'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And complete to Smith and Jigba.
10 more yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the 1st half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Back to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete right around the 8. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's good for the Seahawks.
He'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Well, the numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Let's go.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they've been thoroughly dominated so far, but a brief bright spot there with that pick 6. He had a near-perfect game up until that pick 6 he threw a moment ago, so all the touchdown passes, now the pick 6. He'll try to bounce back. 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll try to run the option here. And this will be a Seahawks first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Give to Walker on the read option. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 37.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Rams.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
30-yard line.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And that will be incomplete.
It's on 3rd down. Intended for Gerald Everett. Incomplete.
Comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next.
Really well.
At the Rams, 31.
Hand off here to Walker. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown. Ball right around the line of scrimmage. Tough. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defense.